Hello and welcome to this video where we'll go into creating a Streamlit dashboard using Excel data. So you will get the data provided as well in the link. So let's follow along, and without further ado, we'll go directly into Visual Studio Code to create our Streamlit dashboard. So see you there. So starting here in Visual Studio Code, we have our virtual environment activated. So just starting with installing some stuff. So UV pip install. What do I need? I need to have pandas. I need to have Streamlit. I actually need to have DuckDB as well, because I will do some SQL transformations within pandas. Okay, so I've installed these packages. So let's move on directly into creating a source folder, and also make the data folder. Inside of the data, I will find, let me see, Swedish, but it doesn't matter. You will follow along anyway. So basically, this is vocational education data for 2024, when the educational providers have applied to get funding for starting educations, and will say if it's approved or not. So here you have all the applications, which education area, which program you're applying for, and if it's it's denied, and if it's approved. So basically so you can explore this data further, but I won't do that because we'll go in and create the dashboard quite simply. Okay, so in the dashboard, I will go into source and I will create a script now called dashboard.py. So we will start with this script. And here I will import Streamlit as st, and basically starting a layout here. And then I will do streamlit.markdown and do a hashtag to get the title. So this I will call, because it's vocational education abbreviation in Swedish, for yrkeshögskolan, 2024 applications. Yes. And this is basically what I want. And then I will do if dunder name equals to dunder main. Then I will just run layout. So this is my simple dashboard application right now. So in order to run this, you have to have your virtual environment activated where you've installed Streamlit. So then I will just do like this: Streamlit run src/dashboard. And that is it. So this is my dashboard application. You can see that, yes, this is the title, right? So I will go back here into Visual Studio Code and I will type in a little bit more things. So this one I'll just copy from my lecture note. So basically, because it's text, there's no need for me to write it out. So this is a simple dashboard about the higher vocational education in Sweden, yrkeshögskola. The results from the education can be filtered in this dashboard. So then going back to my dashboard app here, if I rerun this one, let me see if I rerun. I forgot to save it. And then you can see here's the result of the text. Basically, I will actually do like this. I will do this, and I will take this to the left and this one to the right. And I will make this one a little bit smaller. But the most important thing is that you can see this happening in real time now when I do changes. Okay, so what else do I want? I want to have some KPIs. So markdown. Note that I've used one hashtag for the title, so two hashtags for the subtitle. KPIs in Sweden. So this is KPIs. This key performance indicator, some basic statistics. And the statistics I want. So I want to do like this. I will create another script here called kpis.py. And from kpis.py, we will create our KPIs, but before that we need to get some data, right? So I will have a file called readdata.py, and this should be inside the source as well. So it's in this read data that we'll actually read in the data. So here, import pandas as PD, and we need to have pathlib. import it as import paw, and then def read data. So basically I'm creating a function to read the data. So data path, I need to have the path to this data folder. So it's path, then the file, so this file, and then dot parent of 1, so parent of 0, I get into src, parents of 1, I get into Streamlit, and then I need to do /data to get into this data folder. Okay, and then I will do df.read, let's see, df equals to pb.read Excel, and I will pick data path, and let's see, data path / what it's called this. I will copy this name, copy, and paste it in here, exactly. Or not data, we already go into data, so this is what we need. Let me do this, yes. And basically then I will return df, and this one I actually want to have table 3 here. So table 3, and you can see that there are 5 rows that we should remove so that we have the 6th row, right? So skip rows 5. That is what we want. So comma skip rows 5. Okay, and then return df, and I will run this one, read data, and df equals to read data, and then print df. So I'll put this into then the name equals to then the main, and then run this one. And that is because I want to test this out first, so I get what I want. So I'll run this script, and you can see print df. Let's see, nothing happens. Why? I run this again. Missing OpenPyXL. Okay, then just install it. Let's see. Muvi pip install OpenPyXL. And then I run this again. Yes, perfect. Now I've gotten the data. However, it says table 1. Strange. Skip rows 5. Yeah, I want to have that table, right? So sheet name equals table 3. Okay, run this one. Yeah, it's better. Now I get these here, and I can do df.columns, for example. And I got all the columns. Perfect. So now I get the data frame back from reading it. So this basically I want to import this read data from other modules. So inside of KPIs, we'll read data, import read data. Okay, and here in KPIs, I want to do df equals read data. So now I have the read data. What else do I want? I want to find out all the approved ones, right? And we have, remember, we have beslut here. And this beslut is either beviljad or avslag, right? So in order to get all the approved ones, I will do approved equals to df.query beslut equals to beviljad, like this. Let me see. And then I'll just print approved to try it out. Let's see, did you mean query? Yeah, I meant query. Exactly, I run this one, and you can see, yes, 344. Okay, so we have 344 approved. Okay, so let's continue getting, so if I want to have number approved, then I'll just do the length of approved. And if I want to have total applications, then I'll have length of df, that is the total applications, and I can do approved percentage. So this is basically just I'll do a percentage, so I'll do f string, number approved divided by total applications. And I will do this times 100 and then :1f so that I can round it to 1 decimal. And then I will have percentage here. So if I do print some other stuffs now, I'll print a number approved. I will print total applications, and I will print approved percentage. And I will run this one. And now you can see, okay, 344 approved at 1,272, and then 27 approval rate or approved percentage, okay? And you can probably do other things as well, but I will keep it like this. And then in my dashboard, I will import it. So from KPIs, import, I will import all these. So I will do, or I can actually write it out now. Approved, percentage. What else do we have? We have a number approved. We have total applications. And we have approved percentage. Approved. Let's see. Yeah, because I took approved percentage. Okay, save this one. It's still, so my dashboard works here. You can see that. I haven't used this yet, but I will use it now. So how do I use this one? I can do like this. We're in KPIs in Sweden, right? We can actually also do like this to get the raw data. So from read data, import read data. And then I will do like this, st.mark tag raw data. And then I will do st.data frame. And this accepts a data frame, of course, and read data is a data frame. So here you can get, here is the raw data. So then we have the data to look at when we're doing the dashboard, okay? Yes, so what do I want? I want to have KPIs here, right? So I will just do like this. I'll have the labels equals to, let's see, all applications. So I want to have labels, total applications, number approved. What do I want more? Approved percentage. Okay, so these are the labels. So I want them in the metrics. I want the metrics to have a label and a value. Basically what I mean by that, I could do like this, st.metric label equals to labels of 0, for example, and then value equals to, let's see, total applications. Then I have total applications. So if I run this one, you can see that here, this is a metric. So you can show the KPIs like this. So you have total applications and you have the value here. However, I don't want to write this out for 3 times. So what we do here is doing like this, calls equals to call 3. And then I will do like this. So for call in calls. And I also want to do like this. For call in calls, label in labels, or labels in calls, comma, labels. And then we need to do zip like this. So when doing this, call will be each of the calls and label will be each of the labels. And then I also do need to have all these. Let me see. Total applications, approved percentage. Yeah, all these 3 here. I'll copy these 3 and I will do, let's see, I'll make a tuple out of you guys also. And I will call you guys, let's see, if I have labels here, then these are the values basically, but I can call them KPIs. Okay, KPIs. So then we have label, comma, KPI in C. KPIs. Okay. Note what happens now. Call is each of the columns, label will be each of the labels, and KPI will be each of the KPIs. Okay. And then basically, let me do like this. I will send it in and I will do with call with st.with call. So we divide the columns into 3 columns. And then we have 4 column. So with call, this means that I will write it in each of the columns here. And then I will do st.label equals to label and value equals to API. So if I do this, then I will have all the 3 here. And we can see that they are in wrong order here. Approved percentage, total applications. We want total applications first. So cut this out. Then we want to have this one here. Okay, better. Total applications, number approved, and approved percentage. Okay. Yes, I feel this is quite good, but we'll move on and try to filter. So to do some filtering now, I will copy this as well, because you don't need to see me write out all the text. So simple statistics on a given provider, and then I will write another markdown here. Search for an educational provider. And now, in order to search for a provider, we do like this. Provider equals to st.selectBox. And select box, you place in all the options that is allowed. And then when one selects that option, then it will store in the provider. For example, here, choose educational provider. And okay, we'll see which one is the educational provider. We can see here that it is, let's see, here, utbildningsanordnares administrativa enhet. Okay, so I will take this text here if I can. Maybe I cannot. Let's see, can I copy you guy? No, I can't. Okay, then I will go back to my read data and let's see, read data. I'll run this one. Yes. Here, utbildningsanordnares administrativ enhet. So I'll pick that one. And here I will use DF and I will choose this one, utbildningsanordnares administrativ enhet. Okay, DF. Do I have DF? That is one thing. Maybe I don't have, right? So I need to do like this. I will pick out this read data and I will do here, up here, df equals to read data, and then I will just use df here and I will use df here. Perfect. Okay, this means that now you can see that there's a choice here. I can choose a lot of things, for example, but you can see here IT-högskolan, it goes several times. Why is that? Because it has several applications. So we will need to get the unique ones. So .unique. Okay. Now, if I, for example, go in and search for, let's say, IT-högskolan, yes, you can see there's only one, right? And if we search for something else, we can search for Hyper Island, for example. And there are two different, but this is Stockholm and Karlskrona, so that is correct. Okay, so provider, we get all the providers, and then we could print out the providers, right? So st.markdown, I could print out like this, f-string. This educational provider has applied for X educations and gotten Y educations approved. Okay, so if I save this one and I just pick one, you can see that, it says Future Games Umeå now. TGA, yes, it says TGA. Perfect. So you can see that the provider goes here. Okay, so how do I do the filtering then? How do I actually get, okay, this provider TGA utbildning, it has gotten X educations and Y educations. So where to pick this? We go into KPIs. And here I will just do a very simple one. I will do def provider KPIs provider. And basically you can, I strongly encourage you to do more analysis. I will just make a very simple one. So applied equals to df.query. So we query on this one. We query on, let me see, my keyboard is not there. Oh, sorry. I will take this utbildningsanordnare again. Let me see, where are you guy? Here. Okay, fix in order to get this variable here. So I want to have utbildningsanordnares administrativ enhet. I want this to be equal to, and this is normal quotes, normal single quotes, and I want it to be the provider. So this one, if we do print applied now, And I will just run provider KPI. Let's say provider. Let me choose one. Do I know one? Let's see. Okay, I will just take this one. Future Games Umeå. Copy. Okay. So if I run this one, you can see that, 2 rows. So they have applied for 2 educations. Okay. So they applied for 2. Then I can get the number of applications equals the length of applied, right? And I can get approved educations equals to length of applied dot query beslut equals to beviljad. So all those that were approved will be returned. So I will return applications, approved. So if I run this one, nothing will happen. If I print it and I will run this, and you can see 2,0. Does it make sense? 2 is the number of applications, 0 is the one, those that got approved. So 0 got approved. So then this one returns a tuple. So we need to pick this out. So let's do from KPIs. Let me see, I'm not using approved. Instead, I will use provider KPIs. And let me pick out some stuff. Here's the provider. So after the provider, I can get, let's see, if I go into KPI applications, approved. I'll call it provider applications, provider approved equals to this. No, let me see what it's called. Provider KPIs of provider. Like this. So I send in the provider into here, and I will get back provider applications and provider approved. So then I can just do an F string here, provider applications, and I will do this provider, let's see, provider approved. So if I run this one, let's see, Hyper Island. You applied for 2 educations and 0 got approved. Nakademin. I've applied for 21 applications and gotten 9 approved. Chas Academy. 19 educations and gotten 7 approved. Okay, great. It works. So now we have some filtering, and that is cool and all, but a dashboard is not a dashboard without charts. So let's go on and create a new script here that's called charts.py. And within charts.py, we'll do like this. From read data, import read data. So df equals to read data. And then we will pick out. So what do I want to do? I want to go into each of the educational area. Here I can look at utbildningsområde. So you see data IT, but if I scroll down a lot, we'll have other things. We have economy, and we have, a lot of economy, hotel, restaurant, etc. So you can see that there's a lot of different educational areas. So let's figure out how many got approved in each of the different educational area. So here I will actually use the help of my friend DuckDB. So import DuckDB. And we'll do like this, DuckDB dot query. Now df equals DuckDB.query.df. So select star from df, and I will just print df, and I run this one, and you can see that yes, I get everything back. So let's create this query now. We just clean this a little bit. Let's start from df. Okay, what do I want? I want to have utbildningsområde. So if I run this one, you can see that I only get a lot of data IT and all the educational areas. I want to do group by. What do I want to group by on? I want to group by on utbildningsområde. Let me see. So I need to clean this up normally. Okay, and then I'll do count star so that I know number of. I want to have beviljade actually. Beviljade, it means approved, right? And beviljade group by utbildningsområde, but before group by we need to have where equals to beviljad. Okay, so if I run this one, now we can see, oh great, we have each data IT 42 beviljade, pedagogik we have 3, and then we have teknik 75, etc. Okay, let's sort this. So order by beviljade, and let's see, let's do descending also. Oh, the pain of normal manually indenting and cleaning the code. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it looks good. Then we got the list here, or we got the data frame back. So this is awesome. So then we will do like this: import Streamlit as st, and we basically do like this: charts.py, right? And def approved by area bar, like this. And then we'll go here and we basically just do this: st.varchart. The x equals to utbildningsområde, and y is equal to what? Beviljade, right? Save it, and it doesn't appear. Simple as that. We need to import it. So from chart import, let's see, what did I call it? Approved area. So here, let me just do. So we need to, where do I want to place it? Maybe I want to place it after KPIs in Sweden. After KPIs in Sweden, so here. st.markdown, let's see, approved by area, okay? And then we will do this bar chart, approved by area bar, like this. And you can see here's the bar chart. And actually, even if we sorted it in Streamlit, they have their sorting when you're doing the st. So this Streamlit, usually I use it to just quickly get some graphs out. But if I want to have more fine-grained control, I use another graphing package. But now I'm actually quite satisfied with this application. So if you look now here, so we have YH dashboard applications, and we have some KPIs. We have approved by areas. You can see that if you hover over them, you have some information about how many. So beviljade, why, and then utbildningsområde, which area it is. And then we have some statistics on different providers, so we can search here. Yeah, just pick one ESE. Yeah, you have applied for 1, but you've gotten 0. Okay. And here you can see some raw data. Okay, so I would call this a working dashboard application, and we used Excel data for this. Yes, so now I have created a working dashboard applications, and in this dashboard applications, I've chosen to modularize so that we don't put all the code into one same script. And that is to make it more scalable. So this is even a very, very simple example. There's some more that you can modularize more and go into OOP and make it more scalable, and you can create more, you can divide into backend and frontend, etc. So there's a lot of things to make development of the dashboard scalable. However, this is a very good start, so that I hope that you have learned a lot, and see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.